Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Chris James, senior draft analyst over here at Football Game Plan. And I'm here with Desmond King, cornerback out of Iowa. So Desmond, how's your time been so far here in Mobile?
It's been a great time. The hospitality is very well here. It's very home feeling for me, and just being around a lot of guys from around the country, it's great to be around and just building those relationships with them.
Absolutely, and I'm sure the weather's a little better here than back home in Iowa.
Yeah, I believe, it's pretty cold there, wind chill, something like that, slippery out in Iowa. But, this is great weather, football weather to me, and ready to get to work.
Well, excellent. Okay, so I played a little DB back in my day. We're not going to say what day that was because I'm a little embarrassed. But I'm out of my game. I played safety mainly. I'm out of my game after Brian Dawkins. I was just a guy who did work. Whenever he was asked to do, he did it. Is there anyone you model your game after?
Darrelle Revis, that's some guy, that's about my height. Some guy that's not blazing fast, but he put himself in position to make plays, and that's a very patient, physical cornerback.
You might have seen me smile, but if you've heard in our interviews, you can go back on him. The guy I likened you to was Darrelle Revis when he was at Pitt, because you have an innate ability to mirror the receiver. And I think people overestimate speed on the track because you've never been asked to just go out and run a 40-yard dash on a Saturday, let alone a Sunday. So, and they also had trust in you to receive punts. So I'm glad that you said Darrelle Revis. Now, there's a possibility if you play on the next level that you may be moved into the slot, or you may play boundary field, or even free safety. Do you think that any of those positions are something that you excel at, or do you excel with all of them? Do you really care?
I feel like, that's a position that I put myself that I will excel at, only because, as a cornerback, you're not just a cornerback, you're a defensive back. You need to know what every position on the field in the secondary is supposed to do. Like I said, you can move a corner into the slot as a nickel, and you can move a corner that can roll down from a safety position to cover the slot as well. So I feel like as a corner, you need to know every position as a secondary back.
Especially since, and this is something that I've been saying for a while, I call it positionless football. If you get with the right defensive coordinator, they'll put you in a position to succeed. So one of the things that I think is on people's minds, because guys make a decision to come out early because they want to strike when the iron's hot. You had a bunch of interceptions. I think you had like 145, or maybe it was just 8, but it seemed like 145. What kind of played in your decision to come back for that senior year?
Just finishing my education. That's my first priority. Being in a single-parent home, 4 boys, and being the only guy in the family to have the opportunity to go on to college and get that free education and play ball at the next level. I felt that that's something I should put my foot forward to and go ahead and accomplish that. And just out of respect for my mom, that's something that I really take pride in.
Man, that's big time, because one of the things that people don't pay attention to is what you all are. Student athlete. It's not just athlete. So it's great to see that a young man actually wanted to go and finish that education and do the job, because you obviously had the football skill. All right, so one of the things that I wish I had the opportunity to do is go back and talk to my freshman self and, kind of just go over a few things, because we learn. If you had the opportunity to go back and talk to your freshman self, what would you tell yourself on and off the field?
I would say, just stay level-headed, stay calm. Everything's going to be fine. Don't get overwhelmed by a crowd of a bunch of attention. That's one thing that first-year starting freshmen really have problems with, time management, things like that. Guys, they really kind of get overwhelmed by, first time coming out into thousands of fans, and it's something that happens to every true freshman that's out there on the field.
Well, absolutely, and that's the thing, because everyone was the man where they came from, and so you have to get used to everybody being the man and also being in that big of an environment. All right, so off the field, and this will be the last question for you because I know you're busy. See, I personally can't sing, but I pretend like I can. I do karaoke. Is there anything off the field that you like the fans to know about yourself?
I'm a dancer, I would say. I'm a really good dancer, but most importantly, I like to bowl. That's something I really do on my off time, is go bowling, and I practice at it a lot. So that's something I actually do and take pride in as well, as much as football.
Very good. So this is Chris James again for the Football Game Plan Network with Desmond King, cornerback out of Iowa, and also future Pro Bowler. So thank you for taking the time out to talk to me. Appreciate it, and continue success with your career.
No problem. Thank you.